How do you keep your vehicle warm during this cold weather?
Anytime that you have a problem with your vehicle, it's always been something that's there prior. So the cold weather just typically exposes the problem that's already been underlying. So a good thing when it comes to keeping your vehicle warm is obviously, if you can, plug it in. You know, a good solid couple hours in the morning is more than enough. It just kind of helps to, warm up those fluids, to helps the battery kind of start your engine and get things going in the morning. Again, it's a chemical reaction that's happening inside of your battery. So the cold weather definitely puts a strain on that.
If it's already putting a strain on it, if your vehicle does die, what should be your next step?
You're going to need to either boost it and try and bring the battery back to life. If it's been frozen in the evenings on the really cold weathers, the battery's probably done. So you're going to need to replace it, right? If you've got a vehicle battery that's been in there 4, 5, 6, 7 years, right, that you're kind of going to be thinking that, maybe this battery's going to be coming to the end of its life.
What about EV owners? Any tips for them?
I personally don't own an EV. I have some friends that do. I haven't heard any issues. There's a possibility when your EV comes to the end of its life or the battery comes to the end of its life that you're going to start having problems too, right? It still goes through the same chemical reaction, and they've got better battery health warning system in their vehicle, right? It's going to tell them kind of what their battery health is and kind of keep them updated with when it comes to that stuff. But keeping it charged, keeping it warm is definitely going to be beneficial.
Any lasting pieces of advice you really want to put out for people when it's time to start the car in the cold weather?
Short trips are definitely detrimental to the vehicle and your battery. So, you got to run to the grocery store. You didn't let the car warm up, right? So taking that extra trip around the block or letting it idle in the morning before you need to go, the battery needs to recharge itself. So again, if you're not letting it idle, letting the car warm up, letting that charging system do its job to bring that battery back up to life, the next time you go to start it, you may have problems.